Starting a business is not an easy endeavor. The time, effort, challenges put into it is worth it if only you succeed. In order for you to succeed, or you stand a chance to succeed in this business, if you carefully take the time to find the right business for yourself. And in finding the right business for yourself, there are things that you have to consider. And these things are what we are going to be discussing in this video. But before we dive right into it, if today is your first time visiting my channel, I would like you to subscribe to this channel because it will help to promote this channel. And you turn on the notification bell so that you always be informed anytime I drop a great video. Then you sit tight, watch this video to the end because that is the only way you will understand and know those sectors in the business world that you can actually start off with implementing all these things we are going to consider. Now let's dive right into it. There are a lot of things to consider before you start up any business. But in all of this, I have been able to select 5 of those things which I feel is important for you to consider before starting up a business. The first on my list is do what you love. Doing what you love is what will sustain the business if you have enough passion for that business. If you don't have passion for a business and you start it, there's every tendency that that business will crumble. It might not survive the test of time. But when you start a business that you love, the passion you have for that business, even when the business is met with difficulties, there's every possibility that the business will stand the test of time because the passion you have for the business will keep the business going. The second thing we are going to consider before you start up a business is know your financial limitation. You don't start a business without knowing your financial limitation. You don't start a business without knowing what it will take you to run that business from start to finish. If you start a business without knowing what it will cost you to run the business from start to finish, there's every tendency that that business might crumble because you don't actually know how much it will cost you to start and finish the business. But when you put everything in place, you know your financial strengths and you know how much it will cost you to start a business and run it to finish, and you see that the business is within your financial strength, then the business is good to go. But any business you start, whether it is evergreen, whether it is hot business, and it exceeds your financial strength, then that business is not the right business for you. The third thing we have to consider again is have a source of cash. For you to start a business, you must have another source of cash. Because while starting a business, it's not the right time for you to start depending on that business for your responsibility or to pay your bills. You must have another source of cash. It could be a job or another means with which cash comes into your life to take care of your responsibility and take care of your bills. Because that is the only way the business you are starting can survive. But if you don't have that and you are starting a business, that business might not survive. Because you are going to depend on that business for sustenance. You are going to depend on that business to pay your bills. You are going to depend on that business to shoulder your responsibility. A business that is just starting. So, the fourth thing to consider again before you start up a business is write it and plan it. Write down the plan of your business. So, don't just plan in your head. Whatever you want, whenever you want to start a business, sit down. Do your research. Watch videos. Read books. Consult people who are already in the business. See how they are doing it. Then come back. Have your own plan written down so that tomorrow when you start that business and that business is faced with challenges, difficulties, you can run back to your drawing board, look at those plans that you have written down and know the next step, the next thing for you to do to actually keep that business going. The fifth thing you do before you start up a business is have a long-term goal for your business. For you to have a long-term goal for your business, you have to look for a hot selling business or an evergreen business. These are business to consider before you start up. After studying the lives of some successful businessmen around the world, I discovered a common trait with them. They all do business that is evergreen, a business that is not seasonal, a business they can run from January to December, that is all year rounder. That is the kind of business they do. And that is why they are always in business. What are those sectors I can find evergreen business? And I discover a lot of those sectors, but I picked out the 3 most important sectors, which I will give to you today. The first of those sectors is the health sector. The health sector is so large to accommodate anyone who is ready to come into it and do business. Irrespective of the economical situation of the country or the world, irrespective of the situation of humans, no one is ready to die. Everyone wants to look young, beautiful, in shape, healthy. So they are ready to spend whatever they have to keep them going, to make them look nice, good, healthy. So if you bring yourself into the health sector, there's every tendency when you follow everything that needs to be considered, the tips that I've given to you, your business will boom. We move from where it is now to the next level. The second sector to consider is the educational sector. If you take a look at the world today, the world is seeking for knowledge. Knowledge to better their life, knowledge to do a lot of things. And today, people are already monetizing their knowledge. Knowledge will come in different ways, in different aspects of life. People are seeking and people are reading the right knowledge for their business, for their life, for their future, for their tech. So, what knowledge do you have to say? If you have knowledge that can add value to people's life, people are ready to buy from you. So the educational sector is a sector that can run from January to December. I call it the evergreen sector. The best sector, I call it my best sector, is the agricultural sector. No one can survive without food. The world today needs food. People need food to keep body and soul together. Some countries today depend on agriculture for survival. What about you? And the agricultural sector is a sector that is so large to accommodate you and me. There are a lot of business you can do in the agricultural sector. All you just need to do is find where in the sector you can belong to and see the kind of money you will make within a short period of time. So looking at these 3 sectors, I feel of all the sectors that I have done research on, these are the 3 best sectors you can actually do business in and become stinkingly rich within a short period of time if only you apply these qualities to consider before starting up a business. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, I would like you to do that because it will help to promote this channel. And if my video has added value to you, I would like you to smash that like button and share this video so that others can benefit. And if there's any question you would like me to answer for you, leave your question in the comment section below and I will do my very best to answer all your questions. Thank you as I see you in my next video.